After the breakup, my world fell apart. Like, literally. I couldn't seem to catch a break. Then I heard my great Aunt Mary passed away and left me her entire fortune. So here I go. Oh, this place has seen better days. How hard could it be to repair a mailbox? Perfect. Maybe fixing up this old place won't be too tough. It's clearly changed a lot since I was a kid, spending summers gardening and gathering honey. The bees! They can't be doing well in that old box. Time for a new one. All right, thank you so much for joining me for Lily's Garden. This is a mobile game that I am playing on my PC through an emulator, and my goal is to only play the story mode just so you guys can experience it. This is not a blind playthrough. I've actually played Lily's Garden through most of the way, and I had a lot of fun with it, but I thought it had a story that other people needed to know without being bogged down by the mini games. So let's get rolling. The sound is off. I'm going to be voicing the characters, so... Oh, Aunt Mary, it's tough to see the garden in such bad shape. You could have asked for help, you know, but I guess I could have just come to visit you more often. Right, I've got a bee colony that needs saving. Let's find a rake and clean up this mess. Where is that thing? Found it! Time to clean up for the bees. This is kind of fun. Look at me! I'm gardening! Oh, that's better. It's already starting to look a lot more like the place I used to know. Okay, Lily, time to get these dainty hands. Oh, that's not what it says at all. Okay, Lily, time to get those dainty little accountant hands dirty and awaken that inner landscaper. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. Don't like that one at all. So the first one usually is a fairly conservative look. The next one tends to be like, I don't know, more of a richer look, if that makes sense. And then this one always, the third one is usually always a flamboyant one. And I very rarely will choose that one because that's not my personality. Okay, that actually made me sound very boring. Oh no. Anyway, it's not my favorite choice. I tend to lean towards the classic because probably I am boring. But I do sometimes like the more richer look too as well. But we're gonna go with the classic look, only because if I am playing as the immersion, she's restoring what her Aunt Mary did, and her Aunt Mary looks more like this. I think. I think that's what I'm going with. Lunchtime, little bees, come and get it. I haven't felt like this in years. I think I really needed this. Now for the water. I'm pretty sure that used to be a bird bath. Jeez, it smells like something crawled up and died in there. Oh, something did! I'll just get rid of that. I know, but see, I get drawn to this because I think it's really pretty. There's pieces I wish I could pick. Like, I wish I could pick the white bird bath and mix it with this flower bed, but we'll choose that for now. I may change my mind later. Ooh, fresh, clean water for winged friends of all stripes. Now you can feed your larva, cool down the hive, dilute crystallized honey. Miss Roberts, hello! Who's that? He looks ancient. Oh, can I help you, sir? That's a terrible line. Can I help you, sir? Ah, there you are, Miss Roberts. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Philip Jones. I was your great aunt's lawyer. I'm here to explain the special condition of your inheritance. Wait, what special condition? Lily Roberts shall restore the grounds to their former glory within 30 days. If she fails to do so, her inheritance will be cancelled. Former glory? 30 days? What? It is my duty to decide if her standards are met. Let's start with a little inspection. Excellent work. 5 stars. I'm not sure I... Good gracious! This walkway has a broken hip waiting to happen. -2 stars. -stars? I must say, if you intend to keep your inheritance, Miss Roberts, I hope you dazzle me on your next visit. Wait! Mr. Jones! Dazzle you how? Please elaborate. Prepare to be dazzled, Mr. Jones. I guess I'll do that. This is not my first playthrough. I've actually played this a couple of times. Not that long ago, I got my furthest. And then I was like, I kind of want to bring this to you guys. I just couldn't make up my mind how I wanted to do it because I knew I was going to have to voice it. I knew that there was going to be very little sound in it because I had already pre-tested the sound and most of that came back as copyright. And then 3, I don't even know if you guys will like this because, you know, that's a thing too. But I guess we'll see how it goes. Maybe not. I guess we're going to do the old-fashioned one. Bedazzling. 1 month to restore the grounds. No problem. No problem at all. There's the main garden. Easy peasy. Then there's the old pond. No big deal. I might even have time to go fishing. Ah. And then there's great Uncle Arthur's studio. And all the rest. 1 month to do all this? What were you thinking, Aunt Mary? Okay, I'm freaking out. Need some tea to calm my nerves. Tea with honey. Tea with honey is my personal favorite. Hey, little fellas, I'm just gonna borrow a little honey. That okay with you? Let me just grab that top lid carefully. Oops. The hive was in worse shape than I thought. There's something stuck in the honeycomb. An old photo. That's the summer Aunt Mary taught me everything about beekeeping. We used to sing for the bees. She said if you listen closely, you could hear the bees sing along. But what's this photo doing in the honey? Aunt Mary was strange, but still. Could Aunt Mary have put it here? But why? I gotta get to the bottom of this. But first, sorry about your house, bees. I'll build you guys a brand new one, I promise. I'm thinking 5 floors, 60,000 bedrooms, and free parking in the basement. Sound good? Good. And I have to admit, I really like Lily. I feel like Lily matches, out of like any game that I played, Lily matches my personality of like who I am pretty well. Especially, you know, I'm not gonna spoil it. I almost spoiled it. But I feel like she matches my personality fairly well. Should we got this one or we can do this one? I really kind of like that. I think I'm gonna do that one. A castle fit for a queen bee and her loyal subjects. See you later, pollinator. Sun's going down. Tomorrow I can check out more of the grounds. Well, I'm beat. I'm gonna sleep like a rock. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ugh, come on, I just fallen asleep. What's with all the yowling? I'm going round that greenacy. Nope, that's not what it says. Going round that green icy mountain. Hey, up there. Hey, yourself. I don't think we've met. I'm Lily, your new neighbor. I'm Luke. What are you doing outside at 3 a.m.? Oh, sorry. Guess I'm used to the old lady. She could never hear me up here. Anyway, nice meeting you, neighbor. I'll just move the bluegrass inside the garage. Thanks. What are you doing outside at 3 a.m.? Unbelievable. Good morning, bees. Good morning, flowers. Good morning, weird banjo playing neighbor. All right, I got 29 days left to whip this place back into shape. That's 232 working hours minus lunch. That's. Ah! Why is there an entire junkyard's worth of scrap metal in my garden? Luke. Oh, I was so angry last night. I feel a little embarrassed, but I have to confront Luke with that scrap pile. Get it together, Lily. You're a grown woman. You can do this. Morning, Lily. Hey, Luke. We need to talk about stuff. Yeah, all right. You want some coffee? What? No, I mean, I. Hey, what are you doing up so early? Looking for dog. Which dog? My dog. His name's Dog. If you see him, will you let me know? Of course, but do you know who all that scrap metal in my garden belongs to? Yeah, my bad, my bad. Let me just grab some gloves and I'll get rid of it. We could just call it an art piece and leave it. Sure, neighborly love or trash pile in someone else's garden. By Luke. Oh, hey, this might take a little while. I'll help you out if you promise not to put any more art in my garden. Deal. That's the last of it. Sorry for the mess, neighbor. Okay. Hey, with the scrap gone, you should check and see if Dog's hiding in the old flower garden. Wow, this place looks post-apocalyptic. Old lady must have really Wow, this place looks post-apocalyptic. The old lady must have totally neglected it for years. My great aunt was really old in the end. I guess at some point she just couldn't do the garden work anymore. Ah, so you inherited this place. I couldn't figure out why anyone would ever buy this dump. I mean, hey, listen. I can help you restore the old gazebo here if you like. Really? I think the game just tattletailed on me. I might have seen the next game I'm going to play pop up. Really? Look, I've been bending steel for vintage cars for the past 2 decades. I can do a gazebo. Well, that's 2 more decades than I've been doing it, so sure. Great. I'll go grab some tools. Hey, what should I do if I find dog? Also, how will I know if he's your dog? What does he look like? Luke? First, I need to remove the old rusty metal. Stand back. You sure you know what you're doing? Ah! Wow, you're like a human wrecking ball. Well, destroying stuff is easy, especially when you add a sledgehammer. I guess the tricky part is building it back up? Ah, exactly. I'll have the new steel prepped and ready by tomorrow. Thanks! Oh, hey, you should check your mailbox. I saw the mailman stop by earlier. Is it weird that I let my drowsy, unshaven neighbor come over and use a sledgehammer? It is nice to have another pair of hands around, though. Bye. Ah, haha. Gotta clean up that rebar. Ugh, think I inhaled some rust. Huh, what's this? Another old photo. This can't be a coincidence. Aw, that's Aunt Mary and Uncle Arthur on their wedding day. She's so beautiful and he's so handsome. Being in love can be nice, if you're lucky. As nice as the photo is, why is it here? Very weird. Bills, bills, bills. Ooh, a letter. It's from Cousin Larry. He's coming to visit? Larry must have been pretty upset when he found out about the will. As Uncle Arthur's son, he would have inherited this place if it wasn't for little old me. Ugh. More confrontation coming up. I gotta occupy my brain with something. I feel you, Lily. I feel you. I spy some weeds in need of pulling. I need some gardening tools for this. Now, where do I find... Oh, right. Aunt Mary kept those in the basement. Ugh, a little dusty in here. But there's Aunt Mary's gardening gloves. And another photo. That's the day Aunt Mary and I planted tulips together. I had so many rides in that old wheelbarrow. I miss you, Aunt Mary. You always supported me. Sometimes, literally. But what is the deal with all these hidden photos? Did Aunt Mary hide them? But why? Hasn't she ever heard of a scrapbook? Ugh, maybe a little weeding will help me think it out. All right, weeds, your nutrient stealing days are over. Hey, this is kind of cathartic. This weed is my breakup. This weed is my old job. This weed is my cousin Larry. Oh, now that felt good. Now I just need to make sure these things don't spread any seeds. Of course, that empty space will be a real eyesore. Unless I fill it with enough bright, colorful flowers to make me forget all my problems. With the weeds gone, the ground is getting lonely. We need more flowers. There you go, soil. No more lonely times for you. Not that there's anything wrong with being lonely. I love being lonely after my boyfriend cheats on me. It rocks. Stupid Blaine. He's 3,000 miles away now, and he can still make my blood boil. I need to sit down for a bit. As soon as I get some benches that haven't become termite food.